Okay, I think I'm live. Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Tennis Inside Out semi-final match day in Strasbourg, in France. Number one seed Victoria Mboko is taking on Jacqueline Cristian. Semi-finals. These two have never met before. It's a stunning day. I think generally it's a beautiful day, probably in the whole of Europe. Blue skies in France, blue skies here in the Netherlands. Happy, happy days. We already have one finalist. The American Navarro beat Ann Lee today, 6-1, 6-3 early on, not too long ago. And the winner of this match will go on to play Navarro in that final. And hope everyone is doing well. I see Remesis is really happy. I'm glad you like the emojis. Put in a bit of effort to get that right. I think it makes sense. And I can see all the different faces there that are put together. We got Rabakana, we've got Eala, we've got Sana, and we've got Carlos Alcaraz as well. So very nice. Very nice. These ladies are about to start their warm-up. What's it going to look like? What's it going to look like? I had my concerns yesterday. I was analyzing the quarterfinal match between Mboko, Fernandez. I was having a look at that. Highly critical about her technique. Only when she was hitting with tons of power. It seemed like she was trying to hack the ball, play with too much power. There was too much head movement for my liking. And yes, sometimes she pulled it off and was able to hit big winners, but other times she was hitting the unforced error. But she got through. She got through. She's a talented young lady, the 19-year-old. Beat the fellow countryman Fernandez yesterday, 6-4, 6-4. Looked really. In the end, she was possibly the better player. Played very aggressive. I don't think anything's going to change today. I thought that first serve was such a weapon. And when it went in, Fernandez had her problems. It'll be the same today with Jacqueline. If Jacqueline has to experience anything above 65, 70% first serve possessions, first serve percentage going in, I think, Cristian's going to have her problems. She's going to definitely have a look at that second serve, though. Could also be quite a challenge if Mboko plays intelligently, trying to get into the body, trying to find the weakness. Cristian is a very good receiver. She can return very well. And both ladies are starting their serves now. Just over 2 minutes remain. And this match will get underway. First time for Jacqueline Cristian. It's a debut tournament in Strasbourg. Also been looking pretty good. I was analyzing the last couple of matches. I have seen snippets of Cristian play. I think she's been timing the ball really well. She's got some really good rhythm, I must say, finding some good rhythm. She comes up with surprise packages as well, and I mean in the sense that when she's defending, she acts very well as the counter puncher, can produce amazing shots from unexpected moments. I guess my major concern with Cristian, and it's always been that way, is her consistency. Can she maintain it? Can she maintain it for long periods of time? She's beaten the American Kessler. That was in the first round. Took on Towson from Denmark. Beat her in straight sets. And then had a three-setter against the Australian Kazapkina. And Mboko's only played 2 matches now in Strasbourg, hasn't dropped a set yet. Mboko won the toss and elected to receive. Oh, wow, what an edge. Victoria Mboko being given 70% chance of winning this match. I wouldn't be surprised if it goes to 3 sets. But Mboko electing to receive, very interesting. Probably want to go for that early break, be aggressive on the return. She was returning pretty well yesterday. A few errors on the backhand side, perhaps, but that forehand was deadly. Struggled with the body serve. So I'm pretty sure the coaching team of Jacqueline Cristian would have spotted that. Any moment now, these two will start. Here we go. First serve into the net. Slice out wide, deep forehand, powerful forehand, cross court deep into the corner of Cristian's forehand. Unreturnable. Second serve. Wow, inside the baseline, inside out forehand return in the net. But she was really a good half a meter inside the baseline trying to take that return early. Smart from Cristian, but possibly picked that up. Played a slice instead of a kick. I think a kick would have benefited Mboko more if there was just a little bit more height. Stayed low at second serve. Good first serve down the middle. Defensive double hand backhand return into the corner on the forehand side of Cristian. They're in a rally right down the middle of the court, and Mboko tried the heavy forehand topspin, but couldn't keep the ball inside the lines. 3-15. Oh, good return from Mboko, finding the baseline down the middle of the court. Cristian tried to go down the line with the backhand, found the doubles court instead. Forehand return into the net. 40-30. A little bit of a shake of the head from Mboko. Very not happy. It's 2 forehand returns missed already. One from the advantage side, one from the due side. Second serve. Kick onto the backhand or some nice bounce. Forehand down the line's a bit short from Mboko, and the backhand crossfield from Cristian went long. I felt that she was falling over to her left, wasn't quite in the right position. Not enough balance on that last backhand. But the confidence is definitely shining through from both players. Trying to play aggressive. I think Mboko's still trying to find her range. Some short balls, some deep balls. For Cristian, I think it's kind of the same for the serve right now. Missing too many first serves. But second serve is of a high quality right now. They're in the rally. Forehand cross-court duel. Mboko changed direction with heavy power forehand down the line. Double hand backhand in the tram lines by Cristian. So a ready breakpoint opportunity for the number one seed. First serve in the net. This time going down the middle of the court. Shouldn't be happening so often. Still early days, still the first game. Kick into the middle of the court. Into the middle of the block, should I say. Double hand backhand in the net. I just can't stop from not seeing it. There is so much head movement going on with Victoria Mboko. Too much. Too much. I don't even think she sees the contact point because it's just she's pulling her head. This time on the backhand, just pulling it away from that contact point. Good kick serve. Good return from Bokos. Backhand slice down the line. Cristian, good angle forehand cross court. Too much power from Boko. And another breakpoint opportunity for the Canadian. And again, good first serve. First serve was in onto the backhand. I think Victoria's going to find some sort of feeling for the return at some point. If not, she's going to have to step back. But that was very aggressive of the first serve. Double hand backhand return went long. Yeah, I think already she's kind of getting the message now. We're standing a good 2 meters behind the baseline. That was off the first serve. I'm really fascinated, interested to see where she's standing. This time a meter behind the baseline, giving herself more time. Oh, slogging away at that forehand cross court. Just doesn't look right. Wild forehand again, swinging of the head before making contact. Am I the only one that sees this? That's something I would definitely try to eliminate from her game. Targeting the backhand of Jacqueline, just can't seem to get her feet in the right place. Clips the top of the net. That was from Mboko. A little bit under pressure since then. Aggressive forehand cross court and a wild forehand cross court goes out from Mboko. Cristian eventually holds on to her service game. That must have cost her. What an introduction to the semi-final. 7-minute service game. Absolutely lovely playing conditions. I think there's hardly any wind, blue skies. Maybe now I'm seeing the shadow that Mboko's casting on the court. From one side, might be looking up into the sun a little bit. Might have to alter the contact point of the serve. She'll have many options to use. First serve goes in onto the backhand. Not a bad return. And Mboko thunders her double hand backhand into the net. Third shot of the rally. Love 15. Good. First serve out wide. One hand backhand. Return. Lob. High and long. Cross court. 15 all. Ooh, huge let. Almost time stood still, waiting to see if that ball was going to land in the block. Second serve. Aggressive slice onto the forehand. It's another let. Oh, good. Second serve down the middle of the court. It's a short backhand return. And Mboko didn't get the timing right with the double hand backhand. Missed the singles court, trying to go down the line. 15-30. First serve into the net. Kick onto the forehand. Not a bad return from Cristian. Playing with more topspin, it feels. Forehand down the line. Misses the baseline from Mboko. And it's 15-40. Break points. I think the coach just gave... Oh, that was a good serve. Very good serve. But I think the coach was giving a technical advice. Yeah, it was too aggressive. Cristian very late, crammed up, playing with the elbow on the right, on the forehand side, right inside of her body. And a wild backhand. My goodness, that must have been 4 or 5 meters out from Mboko. 2-love lead for the Romanian. Looking good right now for Jacqueline. Just relying on Mboko's errors. Mboko shaking her head. She's got no timing, no feeling right now. Sometimes this is how matches can go. These two have never met before. It's on an unpredictable surface. Yes, clay should be flat, but it's already been played on for most of the week. That can really affect one's game. Great serve out wide from Cristian straight away, showing the first. 15-love. It's going to take a little longer. Mboko just getting her hair together. I think she's happy now. First serve goes in, forehand return in the net. I wonder how close that was in terms of being in the body. It almost felt like there was space, but Mboko crammed herself. Slice out wide. Aggressive forehand cross court. Return. Mboko slicing the forehand now. It's short. And very simple, well executed forehand winner cross court with lots of topspin. Relatively easy points have been won now. That was the longest rally in the last three. 3 game points now. Great technique. Getting off the ground, getting more elevation, power from the ground up to the contact point. What a return. What a return from Mboko. I don't know if she really meant that, but that was good angle. Very good angle. Short cross court. Second serve. And it's a double fault. Another game point opportunity. It will be spectacular for Jacqueline if she can win this next point. It'll make her forget about that double fault right now. Propel her further and forward with confidence. Let's take a 3-love lead. That'll be great. I think that was a let first serve. Maybe a little nervous now from the Romanian. That was a nervy serve. Probably weaker than her normal second serve. Just to get it in. There we go. Forehand return into the net. And it's 3-love. Well. What can I say? In summary, what is happening here right now? Mboko just can't find any feeling right now, any sort of rhythm. I wonder if it's coming down to a technical aspect. I noticed that yesterday when she was playing Fernandez, just when she wanted to hit with loads of power, forehand or backhand, she's just swinging the head wildly. And that's normally an indication that the person's trying to hit with power, but you still need to control that part of your body. Significant for balance, but even more so to keep your eye on the ball. If you're moving your head away and you can't see where the contact point is, I don't know if I can try to illustrate this now. So if here's the contact point and I'm making contact, I want to stay focused. I want to look at the contact point. She's doing this. She's moving ahead first and then trying to hit the ball. In the end, she actually loses power. She loses control. That's my feel, and that's been happening quite often in the last 3 games. Jacqueline was perhaps a little bit lucky there, having that 40-love lead. Double fault, a little bit of a nervy 40-love point. But lucky for her that Mboko did that unforced errors all around. Forehands, backhands from Mboko. She's going to start her second service game now. Almost an ace down the middle of the court. Going for the slice out wide. Forehand return. Cross court goes out. 15-love. Lucky for Victoria. Gosh, I feel so... I'm fixated on this technical aspect. She does a little bit on the serve as well. And that pulls her serve down. She's got enough power upwards to cancel that force going down. Hi, Chris. Is it a different Mboko playing today? Maybe her twin sister. Oh. Good first serve. It's a short return. Lob just misses the baseline from Jacqueline. Cristian, 3-15. No, I still think it's the same. I think it's the same, Mboko, but she's going to need some confidence. She's going to have to hold on to her service game here if she wants to keep fighting. That's what I said. Sorry, I was a little bit late today. But if you manage to catch me from the very beginning, if she gets those first serves in, Cristian's going to have a problem because Fernandez had a problem yesterday. Oh, that was a good first return. Jacqueline scampering to the backhand side. It's a moon ball with a double hand backhand. Inside out forehand from Mboko is wide and long. 40-30. Still not a game point. But definitely it was interesting. I'm not the type of coach that when my player is playing a match, I start giving technical advice. Great double hand backhand cross court winner with angle from Victoria. She's finally got herself on the board. Yeah, I just don't like to. Maybe on this level it's different. Players can compartmentalize what they need to do. They can multitask perhaps. But I want my students to focus on the match, and that's focusing on your strengths, focusing on a game plan, exploiting the players' weaknesses, and just go out and have fun. If you start saying, "Oh, move the shoulder and this and that," it's all gone. It's easy for me to say that now because I'm just observing. I'm observing this great forehand cross-court return from Mboko and forehand win into the open court. Cristian guessed the wrong way. Yeah, but when it's working for Victoria, she's just climbing into the point easily. Definitely is her weapon. The first serve, the forehand in open play. Oh, great point. 3 shots, serve out wide, short return, and a massive inside in forehand winner from Cristian. 15 all. Absolutely belted that ball into the ground, not allowing Mboko to recover. Good serve down the middle of the court. Good backhand return. Inside in. Oh, just can't take my eyes away from Mboko. Nice control with a backhand. Oh, what a miss hit. Forehand cross court. That was at least, I don't know, 2.5, 3 meters away from the outer tram line. Enough timing. The timing wasn't good at all. Definitely a miss hit. That was frame and strings. Good serve onto the backhand. First drop shot is played into the net. 30 all. Great first serve down the tee, but it was a let. Definitely an ace. Just going to have to retake it. Great slice out wide straight away. Cristian, very happy with this. It's an ace as well. So another game point. She could take a significant lead here in this first set. Thanks to unforced errors from Mboko in the first 3 games. She has been playing better now in the last 2 games. Cristian's also ready to raise her level. Whoa, fantastic first serve down the middle of the court. down the tee, forehand return into the net. 4-1 to the Romanian. Taking a nice little lead against the number 1 seed. If it continues like this to the end of the set, I'm guessing that second set's going to be a lot closer. It all depends how Mboko is going to serve this next game. She will definitely be in it to win it. I want to continue at this rate. Not the best start though, being 3-love down. Okay, she was broken once. Mboko, I thought surprisingly, okay. She won the toss and elected to receive. But yeah, I really like the way she served. She more confident with the service game. If I was her, I would have picked serve first. Remises. Oh, I'm glad you like those emojis, Remises. More will come. Just need more members. But first, it's great subscribers. If you're new to the channel, you're watching this for the first time, get involved, listen in. I'm a tennis coach. I break down these matches. I analyze them to the core and give my 24 years of coaching experience and try to help these players from afar. What would I do if I was the coach on the side of the court? What type of advice would I be giving these players? Great first serve. Whoa. And the return was wide, I believe. Awfully close, 15-love. That's it. Mboko needs to get that first serve in, as she does again. Not a bad return, but Jacqueline was standing further back and she misses the slice down the middle of the court, looking very defensive now. So already, just by looking at these 2 points, previous service game, Mboko held quite nicely. I feel that she's starting to find her range and her rhythm is going to make it tough for Jacqueline. Forehand return out wide is out. The points are probably going to be shorter. Gift memberships. Oh, is that a thing? I don't even know what that is. Oh, I'm learning by doing. Double hand backhand in the net from Mboko. And Cristian can definitely do the same. Mboko's definitely more than capable of keeping the points short, getting through her service games quickly, especially if the first serve percentage is high. Cristian can definitely do the same. Nice catch from Mboko. Second serve. Onto the forehand. Good backhand cross court. Jacqueline misses her backhand. Behind the baseline, more or less in the middle of the court on Mboko's backhand side. 4-2. Wow. Okay, Remesis. That emoji is too cute. Ah, thanks. Thanks. I worked on that one. I had to use my skills. I can't really see it here on the screen, but in the chat it's better. Oh, it does look nice. Oh, good backhand cross court from Mboko. She could decide what she wanted to do. Forehand winner down the line. Interesting question there. Got someone new in the chat, Tind Chris. I must say, the first 3 games, Mboko was all over the place, missing a lot of returns, unforced errors, but really bad unforced errors. First returns, second returns, backhands, forehands, too many unforced errors. Cristian just started off well, but the way she got to 3-love was purely through Mboko's errors. Just can't stay in the rally, and I can't take my eye away from what Mboko's doing with her head. And she is totally swamped by this technical error. And I'm telling you, like, can no one see that? This is just my opinion. She's moving away from the contact point. I can show you guys again. How on earth is she supposed to hit the ball cleanly if she can't see it? If you know anything about golf, it's the same. I think table tennis is pretty much the same as well. It's just you can't really see the ball a lot of the times because the bat doesn't have strings. Forehand in the net. Just wanted to tint Chris. I just wanted to compliment really Mboko on how she managed to get out of that. She was 3-love down, and since then, she's starting to find herself, starting to find some range, but once again, inconsistent the last 2 points. It's a lot forehand, loads of power, defensive double and backhand from Cristian. Guesses the wrong way first, managed to get the forehand slice over the net. Mboko decided to not approach the net. Backhand slice in the net from Cristian. 30 all. It's too much head movement, too much. And she's focusing on her preparation. She's thinking that got to turn the shoulder. You got to keep an eye on the ball. Watch the ball. Watch the ball to the contact point. She thinks she's watching it. There's no way that she can keep her eye on the ball. She's drifting away. She's about to hit the ball, and then she turns her head and then follows through the contact point. And it's people do that because they want power, but it's not really going over with power either. That's a better strike. That was a better strike. She missed it. Technically, it was better. I don't want to sound like a fool here. I know she made an error, and it probably wasn't the best time to do that. But she's very frustrated. You can see it starting to grow. Another game point. Oh, crazy forehand. I want to see the slow motion in that. I would love to see the slow motion on that last forehand. Cristian making it look easy. And Mboko is just making it easy for Cristian. Because to me, it looked like it hit the bottom of the racket. Try to hit a forehand, and then with like this, I can't control it when it's at the bottom on the frame. But my feeling is that when the ball's coming here and she's about to make contact with the ball, then she looks away. She's not looking there at the contact point. Maybe I'm tainted. Maybe I'm digging too deep, but think about the textbooks. There's nothing more important. There's nothing more important than the contact point in tennis. Everything you do before that helps you get the perfect contact point. Footwork, movement, speed, agility, stamina, technique, all of those have to be crammed in within milliseconds to get the right contact point. And one of those fall apart. One of those aspects, one little technical issue, and you find a weakness in the chain and it breaks. That's what I'm seeing. And yeah, she beat Fernandez yesterday. The question yesterday for Mboko was like, how long can she sustain it? She's not going to find consistency with that. I'm thinking about the greats. I'm thinking about Nadal, Federer, who, they stand out. They stand out, obviously. Just think back, if you ever can cast your memory into the past and think about how Federer used to make contact with the ball. Eyes dead still, head dead still. just a moment before the contact point and a moment after. Then you look up. Then you look where the ball's going and follow it with your eye. And Mboko is hitting double faults. She's pulling her head down. Anyone knows Victoria, you can send her this channel and she can watch this. I'm telling you, my eyes don't lie. Now she's hitting this low below the net cord. She's pulling it down because she's dropping her head. She wants to see where it's going. Oh, shame. I feel like I'm shredding her right now. I'm just ripping into the technique. Back to basics. Back to basics. That's what she needs to do. She's definitely got the talent. Oh, clips the top of the net with a backhand cross court. Oh. Good inside out forehand right in the corner. Nothing Cristian could do with a one-hand backhand. It's just, it will work. It will work. It's what I said. This Mboko is talented. She definitely has what it takes. My goodness. And that first serve is just phenomenal. When she gets it in, there are very few players who can get that first return aggressively back. 30-all. Another good first serve. Not a bad return. Double hand backhand from Cristian. Targeting the backhand of Mboko, who barely got to that ball. Inside in forehand now. Wild forehand cross court. Although, to be fair, it was probably about half a meter away from the baseline. And it's a break point. Not a break point. Set point. Set point, break point. Same thing. It's a very important point. And good first serve out wide onto the backhand, double hand backhand cross court into the tram lines. Use. Victoria is tired. Well, it could be a lack of match practice. I analyzed it yesterday. I was wondering where she'd been. She's only played 2 matches since Miami. Seemed like she had an illness, struggling with health issues. Played in Madrid, lost to McNally, and then obviously had, before Fernandez match, had one match. Who was the first match again? Strasbourg. First match was Boyson, French lady. Double hand backhand in the net. Return cross court. Wasn't threatening at all. Clear unforced error. I think the coach is too focused on, of course, it's like close to the body. I don't wanna rip into this guy, but isn't she supposed to keep her eye on the ball? Beautiful backhand down the line. Oh my gosh, how did Mboko get that back? Great forehand winner cross court. Oh my word, how did Mboko get that forehand? What defending. Amazing fight from Victoria. Oh, I mean, she's a fighter, Mboko. Never gives up. This is the first serve. Very interested to see where Cristian's going to stand now. She's going to be more tame and defensive. Neutral position for the second return. And a let second serve. Oh, short backhand from Mboko. Dealing with some power hitting now from Cristian. They're in a backhand cross-court duel. Bit of a miss hit. And the ball goes long. 5-3. Mboko holds her service game. Serving for the set now, Cristian. Well, I mean, this is still a positive sign. Mboko's not. She's finding more consistency. I think she's gonna get more balls in. Her belief in herself to win is definitely there. There's a reason why she's ranked 9 in the world, and you can see the talent. The power is immense. She just defended a fantastic point. That would have, if she didn't get that would have gone in a different direction. Perhaps the set. Cristian now forced to defend. Don't know if that lob's going to make it in. So starting to perhaps find good timing. There is inconsistency today, but if I look at it and I just break this set up, it's been 8 games. The first 3 were completely for Cristian, and since then, we've had 5 games, 3 for Mboko, 2 for Cristian. So I do predict the second set's going to be, if it continues like that, it's going to be much closer, and it could end up being 7-5, even to a tie break. That wouldn't surprise me. Mboko will be able to come back. Great inside in, forehand return. And forehand down the line winner. It was short, bounce before the service line, more or less in the middle of the court. She's definitely not got her eye on the contact point. But she's done this for so long. She's got a feeling. She's got a good feeling for it. Okay. I think she's tired. I mean, she might not be match fit because she was sick, she was ill for some time. Clips the top of the net with a forehand return, going cross court. Very short. Very flat over the net, trying to get lots of power. Goes with the forehand down the line. Cristian, double hand, backhand, pulls Mboko out of the court. Targeting the backhand of Cristian. Cristian changes direction to the forehand. Forehand down the line. Misses the inner tram line by so much. 15-30. All right. Oh, she's got so much potential. That's the thing when you have such young players. Mboko, Jovic has another one. I'm going to put Ayala there as well. I mean, she's only 20 years old, turning 21 soon. But it's like through hard work, determination, they got this far. They Coco Gauff, she did that. But then certain things need to be fixed. Certain things need to be sorted out. Backhand error, unforced error from Cristian, break points. I think that's the beauty is that she got this far, riding on talent, riding on ability, belief. But there's always room for improvement. You have to believe that. You talk to Federer, or you hear what Federer said, Nadal, these guys were evolving their games throughout their career. Great forehand down the line, forcing Mboko to slice the backhand. She just couldn't get it over the net. Another break point. And Cristian, perhaps a little more established. 27 years young, been on the tour for some time. She knows what needs to be done. If I look at her, the technique looks good. Sometimes she's late. Can't deal with the power from Mboko. But that's, the more they practice, the better they get. And I always believe for tennis players, once they get to 28, 29, they're at their peak. Oh, drive volley into the net. That should have been a winner. And whoa. Break for Mboko. Probably say it's perfect timing. Is the momentum starting to swing now in the favor of number 1 seed, Cristian? And just now a very weak service game. Mboko got more forehand, backhand, ground strokes in. Forcing the error. Defending nicely now. I almost feel like these ladies are playing for one another. No. You win the game. You win. You take the lead. Cristian, 3-love up. And now Cristian's like, no, I don't want to quite win this set yet. You win these games. Just trying to find some humor in the situation, what's going on. And Remesis is right. Back on serve. Victoria is back. Definitely make the game more interesting if Cristian will stop, perhaps, making unforced errors. Far tighter this match. Receives her balls. That was an appropriate picture emoji to use, Ramesis. Back on serve. The best server on the planet right now, Yannick Sinner. Targeting the forehand of Mboko, misses her forehand down the line. Everything was just being driven onto Victoria's right-hand side. That right-hand corner, a 15. And I think now Cristian needs to stand back. She needs to stand further back to get that first return in. Oh, missed the backhand return down the line. Very, very close. Just take another half a meter back, perhaps. Just give herself a little more time. You have to start guessing then which way Mboko's going to serve to cover the angles. The more she steps further back, opens up more paths for Mboko to hit aces. And a double fault from Mboko. Telling you, this pattern. It's almost like Mboko is now just more fed up. The quality is not the best, but when the first serve goes in, there's nothing Cristian can do with the one-hand backhand return. She needs her left arm on the racket. Victoria's dad just chilled, not saying anything. Everyone else chirping. I think her mother, coach, everyone's trying to give advice, pump her up, motivate her. That's a short backhand down the line. Cristian's starting to find more depth. So is Mboko. There we go. It's that short ball again. Mboko goes down the line with a forehand. Cross court into the net. The lowest part of the net. Gifting Cristian another set point. I sure did, Chris. I sure did. I started playing very, very young. I think the first time I had a racket and played with a ball, with a sponge ball, would have been pre-primary school, so 4 or 5 years old. But really started to play more often, I think once I got to like 8, 9 years old. Good put away, all because of that serve down the middle of the court, forcing Cristian to return short. The time I was 14, 15, I really wanted to take tennis seriously, and then it just felt like it was my life. I used to do thousands of skips every single day. That, if you want to get fit and strong, calf muscles, skip. You'll get so fit. And I did many other. I did lots of sprints, short sprints. A lot of fitness training. Did pretty well, I thought, as a junior. Didn't travel much around the country growing up in South Africa. My coaching career started when I was 19 years old. Nice rally. Drop shot from Mboko. Beautifully executed. Wonderful technique. Caught Jacqueline by surprise. Oh, beautiful, beautiful. High performance. That's a high quality, high performance drop shot. Game point. Magnificent. Great comeback. Inside in. Return goes long. And it's 5-all. Just keep going. She just has to see everyone nodding their heads, being positive. It's not the right time to be thinking about technique. You got to be thinking about tactics. I loved that drop shot. I thought that type of play shows a tennis intelligence. She has a tennis brain, and it was a surprise because it was a bit one-dimensional. Honestly, for 9 games, it was just forehands and backhands, few winners, a lot of unforced errors. It was a nice little change-up. Forehand down the line from Cristian goes long. So all the unforced errors now coming from the Romanian. If they're playing musical chairs, Mboko is sitting on the chair of consistency. And they've switched seats. First serve, let. Cristian blew her 3-game advantage. Oh, yeah. Forehand return. All right, Chris, I think we got the message. Slice out wide. Short return was a good serve. Forcing Mboko to slice her backhand thereafter. Had to chase from the forehand corner to the backhand corner. 30-15. First serve goes in. Great inside out forehand return. One hand backhand. Slice attempt into the net. Jacqueline was looking away from the court, trying to get that backhand back into the court. Yeah, it makes me think about myself when I was playing my best tennis when I was 17 years old. Best tennis. I think I was never quicker. And the power I had on my serve was also tremendous. I had so much time to give to the sport. These ladies are having such a long rally with the forehands cross-court duel. Mboko feels getting more power, but she comes out second best. Cristian, game point. And then I think about myself because when I really got into coaching, that's when I was studying in a technical college. I studied architectural technology, graphic design for many years, and then I was still playing on the weekend. But then once I when I was like 28, I think I was like even into my 30s, I was probably playing my best tennis. I think I would have beaten myself if I played myself. If I was 30 years old and I played myself against myself at 17 years old, I think I would have beaten my 17-year-old just because the knowledge I had, the shot selection, the patience. Double fault. Double fault from Cristian. It's nice out wide. Short forehand return hard though. On Jacqueline's backhand side, they're in a backhand cross-court duel. Jacqueline changes up onto the forehand. Good forehand into the corner, forcing Jacqueline to get defensive. Missed the moon ball down the line. And it's a break point advantage to the number one seed. Yeah, Christian's gone all shaky now. Inconsistent. Thought she had a good start. Thanks to unforced errors from Victoria. All she had to do was just get it in. Now it's a different ball game. Mboko has definitely improved. I notice even myself, I'm not looking at technical aspects anymore. Maybe distracted herself, focused more on the game. What needs to be done? Where are the weaknesses of my opponent? What are my strengths? That's what she's got to be thinking about when she's playing the match. What are my strengths? Am I playing to my strengths? And then make it happen. Make it happen. Backhand cross-court duel, far more shots, far more balls going in now from Victoria, but they are a bit short. It's okay. Maybe she will find, there we go, a bit more depth. Targeting the backhand of Jacqueline. Hard forehand cross-court. Court did open up, and whoa, she must have hit the baseline, Jacqueline. With the forehand cross-court, it was a high looping ball. They're in a forehand cross-court duel. Ball's traveling higher over the net from Jacqueline, lower over the net from Mboko. Starting to change now. Forehand slice cross-court from Mboko goes out wide. What a shift in momentum at the end. Superb defending from the Romanian. She was very much under pressure with all those high looping balls. It tells me that she's just trying to wait for that opportunity, wait for that opening to put pressure. And there did come a time Mboko played a little bit short with a backhand cross-court, and that's when Cristian thundered that backhand down the line. She had to be brave. Must have been exhausted at that time. Lactic acid kicking in. Oxygen not being sent through the bloodstream fast enough. I still think that 25 seconds is far too short to recover. After such a long rally, they have to change that rule. Just add on another 3 seconds will make a big difference. I think it'll just improve the quality of tennis, to be very honest. It's another lengthy rally. You can see how exhausted Cristian is, and Mboko hasn't looked tired to me at all. And she's definitely looking fitter right now. Jacqueline half sliding on the court out to the forehand. Just looked, you can see in her body language. Just not interested in getting that back. Another break point opportunity. Ramesses, we need Mboko to win this. Oh, she must be so tired, Jacqueline, and then has to throw in a first serve, misses it down the line, down the middle of the court, should I say. Kick out wide to the backhand was a good kick. Inside out forehand winner, right in the corner. Gets a little bit more of a breather now, Jacqueline. A short point. And when she was positioned on the court, considering what she's had to go through in the last couple of points, that was a high quality winner. Missed the first serve out wide. I want to see some body serves. See them happen more often in the men's game. There we go, but just wasn't enough power. And Mboko it was easy for her to get around the backhand. Tries a forehand down the line, maybe a little bit out of the hitting zone. But that's kudos to Cristian getting that heavy topspin forehand, bounce up. It's always nice to hit those high balls. I mean, those balls that are like above the shoulder, trying to get the forehand up here. When you're closer to the net, service line, you can really thunder it downwards. But behind the baseline, it's not very comfortable. Miss hits a forehand cross court. And Cristian finally wins a game in a while. It feels like a tiebreak's coming up, doesn't it? Just feels like it. I think I'm going to quickly top up on some water. I'll be back. Nice, very nice. I like to see good quality tennis. It's my tennis brain, my coaching brain at ease. Always keeping me in check when things are not going right with the professionals. That's all right. It can happen. I think what's remarkable is that these players are able to get out of those situations. Shows how strong they are. That's an interesting point. That's a very interesting point. I think that's what just happened with Ruud. See that he lost. So, Gods Forever says Mboko will lose. She needs to get ready for Roland Garros to practice on those courts. I think she's the only one in the top 10 who's not there. Yeah, I mean, this is good practice again. I mean, it'd just be fantastic if she can win the tournament. She'll probably have Sunday off. Will she have to play on Monday? Who knows? Maybe start on Tuesday next week. Finals tomorrow in Strasbourg. Misses the backhand cross court. Right now, defensive return into the middle of the court. Cristian, deep into the middle of the court. Drop shot, beautifully executed from Mboko. Second time now only. Missing the first serve. Another great catch, left-handed. Oh, she could play golf. Cricket, not golf. Yeah. So I was thinking there that the Ruud. I wonder if he did that on purpose, because that's not a type of match he would have lost. Wow. Oh, stunning backhand winner down the line. And that was some control. Not a bad return cross court from Cristian. First serve goes in again. Oh, but I think the double hand backhand, that's another unforced error. Points are short. Erratic play there from Mboko. Okay, so she's scheduled to play on Sunday. She's on Zabelenka's side of the draw. Yikes. and crammed on the forehand side in the body. Inside out forehand goes into the tram lines from Mboko. Yeah, it's obvious, but you can't keep telling yourself what's going wrong. You got to tell yourself what you need to do right. Second serve. Oh, and she misses a double fault. Third set point opportunity now for Cristian. I was predicting a tiebreak. Being motivated now by her coaches, Victoria. Third time lucky for Cristian. We will see. That's a weak first serve, but she just needed to get that in. Probably Cristian didn't see that coming. She should know, though. She should know. She's nervous. Mboko doesn't want to lose this. She's going to just push it into the court. Good first serve. Great return. That was deep, pushing Mboko back. Aggressive one onto Mboko's backhand. Backhand cross court as well. It's hitting, Mboko's hitting too short. Forehand is very good, though, finding good depth. Forehand cross court duel. Timing's not there for Mboko again with that forehand. Lengthy rally. Feels like she's dragging that forehand now. And misses the backhand cross court, Cristian. Something very interesting. I believe that Mboko has fitness. She's fit. Cristian is tired. Once you get to 10 balls in the rally, you can see the quality drops, the footwork. She's struggling in this French heat. The summer it feels like it has begun. Oh, yeah. First serves in, high looping forehand from Cristian. Same reply. Fine. Mboko slips on the forehand side. Lucky for her, the ball's played right back to her. And Cristian has no more energy. No more energy. She looks exhausted. We have a tie break. Oh, I'm gonna go for Mboko. I think Mboko is gonna win this tiebreak. The fact that she was 3-love down, crawled back to 5-3. Was it 4-2? Was it 5? Was she 5-2 down now? She was 5-2 down, came back to 5-all. Momentum's in her direction now. It's on her side. It's definitely on her side. Misses the first serve. Slice, kick, slice onto the forehand. Great return from Mboko. Moving Cristian around. That was a mishit, I think, from Cristian. It still went in. Forehand down the line. Very well placed. Mboko quick to get there with a one and backhand slice. Beautiful topspin forehand winner cross court by Cristian. Right on the line. Right on the line. That was close. Second serve. Oh, that was an very aggressive second serve. Inside in forehand return was very close. But it's still out, Cristian. Jacqueline, keep walking. Another serve for Mboko. Chris believes Cristian deserves to take the set. I don't know. If you want to say that, if you think that because Mboko didn't have a good start, I think it's impressive that she was able to come back. But Cristian is the one who's now hitting the unforced errors and making Mboko look good. Basically going on serve right now. And that was a kick serve. Cristian is definitely tired. She's definitely going to welcome that break when the set comes to an end. What a return! What a return! Cristian releasing the left hand off the racket with a double hand backhand. Didn't feel comfortable striking that ball. Trying to motivate herself before serving, skipping a few times, jumping up and down. And it's a first serve let. Clipping the top of the net, bouncing into the correct service block. Wow, that's a powerful serve. Out wide, returned straight down the middle of the court onto Cristian's feet. Is played out. Mboko taking a 4-1 lead now. Yeah, she just didn't take her opportunities, and that's impressive. I was really hard on Victoria in the beginning. I could see that things were not working out. I see my mind's eye is no longer focused on the technique, on the what Victoria was trying to do, hitting a ground strokes, a serve. She's managed to turn it around, found more consistency. And I think those long rallies have helped her. It's tiring Cristian out. Now the longish rally has just started. Just not getting enough depth, not striking the ball well enough. Oh, that was a good forehand cross court. Now changes up with a forehand down the line. Drop shot from Mboko. Very well executed. Cristian doesn't get the backhand slice down the line. And it's 5-1. Both players will have to switch sides. Those drop shots are fantastic. She's just not using it enough. And I mean, everything from disguising it. She shows. I love this. I love seeing this. She goes here. I don't know if you can see that. She goes here with a topspin and then quick change. And then it's just easy to go from high to low, cut that ball down. That was great. I always say this. I always say this. In a tiebreak, if you get the lead, you've got a 95%, I'm not going to say 99, 95% chance of winning the tiebreak. It's just too much pressure. It's such a mental fight. If you're 5-1 up and Rafa Nadal is 5-1 down, then that's different. Then I'd say, yeah, he's got a chance of coming back. Alcaraz is another one. Not many people get a lead against Yannick Sinner these days. Good aggressive return from Jacqueline. Forehand down the line, finds the doubles court by Mboko. She's holding very high up on the racket as well. That's weird. Why did she do that? Oh, I hope I get another slow motion replay. I want to see that. Inside out forehand from Jacqueline. Moving forward completely. Oh, okay. She got it in. Forehand down the line, winner. But what an awkward forehand. First one was good. Backhand slice was short. Okay, yeah, it did bounce awkwardly. Probably found an uneven surface. That's clay. You have to be ready, and she was. Wasn't the prettiest forehand, but she won the point. Second serve. This is where Victoria has to go big. Oh, double fault. My word. First set point for Victoria Mboko. Second serve. Hard hitting from both players. Mboko can just stay in this rally long enough, and the forehand goes out wide. Long and wide from Cristian. 7-6 to Mboko. First set. That was some roller coaster. One ace each. One ace each in that set. 3 double faults each. And first serve percentage, 62%. That's low for Mboko. 55 for Jacqueline. Not good at all. 11 winners for Mboko, 6 for Jacqueline. Unforced errors, 28 unforced errors for Mboko. 28 and 15 for Jacqueline. And she still managed to win the set. 28 unforced errors. I feel sorry for Cristian. She had a 4-1 lead. She was 3-love ahead, 4-1 ahead, 5-2 ahead. She had 3 set points. Don't forget that. 3 set points. I think the second set will be much easier for Mboko. It could go that way. It could. It really could. I think it'd still be close, but I don't think we're going to see a tiebreaker. Double it. Mboko, 7. So let's translate that. It didn't make 7. Didn't make sense there. Gods forever, why do you say she had to go big on that second serve? Second return. Second serve? Isn't it best to be safe? Wait. When did I say that now? I'm trying to think now. If she had the second return, so Jacqueline was serving, the pressure's on Jacqueline. And if she can put in an aggressive second return, then yeah, she can force the error. And I think that's what happened. Doesn't want to play when you're winning. You want to keep the pressure on. The pressure is on the person who's behind. Yes, yeah. You want to keep the pressure on. You don't want to be timid. You don't want to be like, okay, I've got like a 5-3 lead. I want to keep it into the court. No, go big. Put the pressure on. It's on a second serve. Jacqueline is nervous. 3-5. She will remember I got 3 set points. Why couldn't I convert? No, at this level, you have to think big, play big, and they can do that. It's different off the first return. She's really having a deep conversation with the coach. Got lots of questions being answered right now. Which one did you play best? Clay, grass, or hard court? Oh! Wow, look, to be honest, I haven't played on hard court for ages. Oh no, that lies. I lie. I did play. I didn't really play. I was, yeah, in South Africa last year. Um, I think I play better on indoor. So when I'm in Germany, I really like the carpet. It acts like hard court. It travels quicker, but it's not so impactful. It doesn't like you don't feel it in your joints. And um, I don't know, when I play too much on a hard court, my I really feel it in my knees. Unfortunately, the clay that's really nice. I don't get that feeling, but clay is difficult. You have to be so fit. Um, that's what I love about clay, though. But I think my best surface would be indoor carpet, no wind, no sunshine, uh, perfect playing conditions. Those that's my favorite. And oh, I can then yeah serve and volley when I like. Clay court, I just can't do that. Too many good returners out there. They got so much time in the world to pick their spot. I'm an old school tennis player, but I can still play a good baseline game. Jacqueline hit that double fault. Mboko tried to secure the match. Vicente Ortego, don't get overconfident. Try to finish it in 2 sets. Good luck. Nice message there. Thank you, Vicente. First serve goes in. Heavier topspin from Jacqueline, using the hips for more power. Moving forward now, that beautiful forehand cross-court winner comes up again. Love 15. First serve goes in, double hand backhand return, cross-court. And oh, she was off balance completely in Mboko with that forehand. Tried to wallop it down the line. Gee, that was a long first set. Wow, ace out wide. 15-30. That was a crazy comeback. You wanted Mboko to win it. She's on the way, Remesis. Good backhands down the line. Forehand topspin winner down the line into the open court. Jacqueline just stopped moving. Found herself stranded in the corner behind the baseline. She's definitely taking her eye off the ball, but less unforced errors happening now. Jacqueline's upset about something. Maybe she found a soft piece of sand or a hard piece, a soft patch of clay, rather, should I say. Sometimes I get the German word that sticks into my head, Sand. Yeah, but it's also where she's positioned. It's easy to slide when you're closer to the singles court. She was pushed so far back from the power, the depth that Mboko was playing, and then she was trying to slide. Forehand cross-court return. Just misses the lines. She's definitely agitated now, Jacqueline. And she's making everyone in the stadium know that. Eyeing down her coach. Gotta stay focused. Slice down the middle of the court. Staying on the advantage side for now. More or less in the middle of the court for Mboko. Jacqueline goes down the line with a backhand now. Cross court again. Changing up the pace and the depth. Maybe that's what put Mboko off. Backhand down the line into the net. Kabundakan. Maraming salamat. Kamusta? Nice to see you in the chat. Oof, Ayala's got a tough first round. Roland Garros. Good hitting from Jacqueline now, but just can't get the backhand cross court in. Missing the lines, but really she keeps showing her coaches this much. That's what really makes the difference. Advantage to Mboko. I feel that if she gets a break, Mboko, even an early break in the second set, I think she can run away with it, win this in two. It definitely shifted. It definitely changed. I could see Mboko was coming back. Once it went from 3-love to 3-1. Wow. Well, this time, this helped. So close. Let's see how close that was. Oh, the ball bounced half in, half out on the line. I'm doing well, Kabundakan. I'm doing well. It's so nice to have warm weather, finally. Feels like it's taken ages. Stunning forehand down the line. It wasn't a winner. Cristian, with all her might, tried to slide to the backhand side and get something on the ball, some strings. But only I had managed to find the outside of the racket. Another advantage. First serve is in, down the middle of the court, forehand return in the net. 1-love to the number 1 seed. Yeah, it takes an age to get nice weather here. Felt like it was starting a few weeks ago, but it was like that was too early. Was it even a month ago? But now, yeah, but at the same time, now that the weather's gotten better, it's a slight breeze in the air. I can smell all these flowers. I don't know if it's the tulips nearby, and my goodness, it's too much. I want to be outside, but then my my sinuses they get hit really hard. So yeah, gotta wait out. I like that sunshine, that warmth that the sun that she gives us. Doesn't happen a lot. Doesn't happen very often here in the Netherlands. So I take it all together. Pollen and sun. Bring it on. Cristian gets her first serve. Oh, that was in. That was just out. Hey, Sepp is in the house. Hello, my friend. Oh, I think the backhand return clipped the top of the net. Not too sure. But in the end, Cristian missed her backhand down the line. Love 15. Hello, hello. Nice to see you there. Yeah, attempted kick serve into the net. Not a bad kick, and Mboko took it early though. Good defense on the backhand side from Cristian. Dealing with the power from Victoria, smashing that backhand cross court. Really starting to find good timing. And ere I say, she's getting more control over her head. There's no more whipping going on, especially on that backhand side. At 30, I was mentioning, I didn't really make it that clear if it was possible for her to get an early break, but if she were to get an early break, I think she'll hold on to this. Oh, good first return. That was not easy from Mboko. Unforced error. I don't know. I think Jacqueline's tired. She looks exhausted. 3 break points now. Saves 1 break point. 15-40. Now the first serve goes in. I think there was a little bit of a miss hit. 4 in return cross court. 1 more break point to save. Good serve out wide. Inside out forehand winner. All break points saved by Cristian. And it's juice. And she carry that momentum now with her for the next 2 points. Normally what happens? What a difference it makes getting that first serve in. So, so important. Can't stress that enough. Doesn't matter what level you're at. If you're amateur, club player, professional. Kick out wide. Forehand return misses the baseline. Advantage, Cristian. First serve goes in. Double hand backhand return. Cross court goes out. That's 5 points in a row for Cristian. Better quality tennis from the Romanian. But by the look of that last service game, definitely feel that Mboko has opportunities to break Cristian in the set. Keep in mind, just trying to think now, keep in mind that Mboko's only dropped 1 service game till now, and that was her first one. That was the second game of the match. That's it. And since then, Mboko's broken Cristian a few more times. Hard hitting from both the ladies. Jacqueline manages with a double hand backhand through her defense, using the power of Mboko to clip the back of the baseline to her advantage. 15. That's a short return. This should be a winner. Forehand cross court. Very easy. 15 all. Yeah, absolutely crunched that forehand. First serve into the net. Try to go down the middle of the court. Second serve onto the forehand. Jacqueline misses her backhand down the line. Very emotional. Almost Italian-like with the hand signals. I don't know if it's appropriate for me to be using them. Nothing too vulgar, but still. Yeah, making it easy now for Victoria. Cristian almost playing for her opponent. Double fault. Oh my goodness. I mean, now Victoria is playing for Cristian. Four double faults now for Mboko, 3 for Cristian. Beautiful backhand winner down the line. It was a short return. First serve down the tee. Advice I would give her technically is to keep your left arm up a little bit longer. She still wants to, try to watch the contact point as well. But beautiful forehand cross-court winner from Cristian. She was under pressure by Mboko. It wasn't a great inside-in forehand. The depth was there, but it was just too close. It was too much in the middle of the court, and then that's what allowed Cristian to just steer that forehand nicely into that forehand corner. This is the backhand cross-court Mboko. Advantage, break point. These momentum swings are just incredible. Catch you off guard. And all of a sudden, Cristian is looking focused, not complaining anymore. I thought she was whinging and whining a little bit. But now looking very focused. She realizes where she is and what's happening. Targeting the backhand of Cristian. Mboko changed direction to the forehand. Domain backhand cross court. Mboko goes again to the forehand side. Wasn't down the line. But Cristian moving forward now. The forehand cross court's been really good. That's a short lob. I can't even call that a lob. Easy backhand volley winner. Cristian gets the break. And it's 2-1. Wow. Don't know what to say. I mean, it's really in a few points. And Mboko's just allowed, I have to say it this way, she's just allowed Cristian to get into the match. Because she's been rallying well, but she's rallying defensively. There's no pressure. There's not enough pressure right now, and Cristian can see that she's, I wouldn't call it desperation or anything, but she's trying to fight fire with fire. She's not going to back down. Wonder if this could go to a 3-setter. Probably will. Probably will. But if it had to go to a 3-setter, I would bet on Mboko to win it. Right now, Cristian changing her rackets. Mboko returning back to her bench. I think she forgot something. Maybe she's also getting a sweatband. Yeah, it's probably getting warmer. Well, at this time, I should be cooling down. $6 o'clock, 7. First serve attempt down the tee, just misses the middle line. Almost placed right into that corner. Slice out wide, opens up the court. That was a short return, but the power was definitely loaded in that ball. Cristian was late and timing wasn't good with a forehand down the line. 15. Second serve. Good kick, pushing Mboko more into the backhand corner. Got crammed on the forehand side. That's a shot that I don't think about it that much. But if you are a tennis player, if you're a club player and you're listening to this right now, think about hitting at times your ground stroke, forehand or backhand. If you're in the rally, go down the middle of the court. Go right down the middle of the court. And that's what Cristian did right now. Mboko just got herself tangled up too close to her body and missed that forehand. But it's an option. It's really an option. Attempted forehand return winner down the line. Just missed the inner tram line. 30-15 now for Cristian. Good first serve. That was right in the body. Mboko's backhand side. They're in the rally though. Forehand cross-court duel. Jacqueline changes up now with aggressive forehand down the line. Good backhand cross-court. Backhand slice clips the top of the net and bounces over into Mboko's side. No chance for Victoria to get to that one. Oh. And Victoria didn't even glance back over the net. Two game points. Wow, beautiful ace down the middle of the court. That's the one she was looking for in that very first point in this service game. Great way to finish off your own service game. That's really injects a lot of confidence into a player. You can seal it off with an ace. Makes life really, really easy. Well, it's looking a lot like the start of the first set. I wonder what Mboko can do here now. There's that drop shot, but this time far too deep. Back and approach down the line. And a forehand passing shot cross court goes into the doubles court instead. First serve cramming. Cristian on the backhand side. That's a better drop shot. Cristian gets there, but the backhand slice down the line goes long and she throws a racket on the ground, bounces up, and she tries to catch it. 15 all. Misses the first serve. Good second serve out wide. Force Cristian to move more out of the court to control the forehand return. 30-15. Good return down the line. Double hand backhand. Backhand in the net from Cristian. Balance wasn't there. At respect to Mboko, she was causing a lot of problems for Cristian, playing with power, forcing Jacqueline to run around the court. Whoa, what a return. That hardly bounced. Forehand slice. Cristian stretching with all her might. They just made it really difficult for Mboko. It was short, but it was powerful with slice. Mboko couldn't get under it with the double hand backhand. First serve clips the top of the net and goes out. Still another game point. Kick very short, no power onto the forehand. Misses the forehand. Cross court Mboko, and it's deuce. Oh, far too close. Oh, that was played with a lot of elbow. Hit that forehand too late. Not a bad first serve. Power was there, but it was a bit short. Cristian managed to get a back forehand in the net from Mboko, and it's a break point opportunity for Cristian. It's just reminding me of the first set. Just wasn't meant to be. I thought Mboko was going to be able to carry that momentum with her after winning that first set. Did so well in that tiebreak. Forehand cross court into the tram lines. 4-1 now to Jacqueline Cristian. Well, dare I say it? I'm going to say it. You call it commentator's curse, whatever you want to say. But I think we're headed into a third set. Ball boy grabs the racket from Jacqueline. I think she needs it strung. Take this racket away from me. Oh my goodness, I don't know what to say. It's been a seesaw effect here in this match. Back and forth, momentum swings, never lasting more than 2-3 games. Yep. Too close. It's the physio there now. Standing in front of Mboko, sitting down at her bench. So Mboko's leaving the court now. And it's definitely going to be a medical timeout. So I don't know exactly what the problem is. Maybe it's something reoccurring again, this illness that she's had most recently. As I said, that's somewhat, I think it started somewhere probably in America. The last match she played last hardcourt match was Miami. Lost to Mukhova in straight sets. And then a whole month later, she lost to McNally in Madrid. First round, straight sets. Yeah, 6-4, 6-1. Katie McNally beat Victoria Mboko. The umpire is going to keep tabs on it. How long is it going to take? Jacqueline standing just arm's length away now from her trainer, getting all the instructions that she needs to continue on this path. She needs to keep going. Don't change the winning formula. Just can't tell you what it is right now. I'm trying to find some bit of information. It just says medical timeout. Just have to hang in there, be patient. Guess, I mean, it must be genuine. Victoria must be having an issue. I wonder how this is going to affect Jacqueline. The camera's on her the whole time. I don't know if that's sometimes... Is that a good thing? Constantly talking. I mean, he's probably built a map, the trainer, the coach, he's probably built a map of how this match is looking and how it's come to this point, what's working, what's not working. But you also don't want to overload your student, because then it's just too much thinking. You want to be in the moment. I mean, if there's anything to repeat, yeah, keep it a little bit calm, keep it a little bit easy. Put the smiles on the face. You need to remind her that it's working. You're doing a good job. What is it that's really working? I mean, let me try and analyze this now. I mean, first serve is good. She's getting behind that short ball, being more aggressive. I think moving forward, not allowing Victoria Mboko to pull her forward in a surprising manner, using those drop shots, trying to bring her into the net. She's looking really good on that front foot, and that's, I think that's more of her game. It's more aligned to the way she plays it. Keep the points short. That's also how Victoria likes to play behind her service games. But maybe, yeah, I mean, you don't want to be... I mean, they know each other. There's a lot to talk about. Day in, day out. Thinking about tennis, eating tennis. Oh, there we go. 5 seconds remain of this medical timeout. And Mboko should be coming on court any moment now. Is this little break going to put Cristian off? Has all that information that's been whispered into her ear going to prevent this natural flow, what she's created now in the last couple of games? And I would do the same. Jacqueline now asking the chair umpire, hey, what's going on? What's going on? The medical timeout, it's finished. It's over. She's got the walkie-talkie in her hand, glancing over to the entrance to the stadium, not seeing anything. I have to bring her out now. Maybe she's coming out now. Just shadow practicing the serve. So if you just joined now, it's Mboko's had a medical timeout, quite a lengthy one, surpassed the legal limit. There she is now. Camera focusing in on the Canadian. Quick sip of energy drink. Yeah, put that in the shade. Don't leave it in the sun. All right. And she's got a pad. Now, something new. It's been plastered onto the inside of her right shoulder, just to keep everyone informed. First serve from Jacqueline goes into the net. So it's definitely not got anything to do with illness. This is having a bit of a shoulder injury, perhaps. Forehand cross-court into the net from Jacqueline. 15. First serve goes in. Forehand return chipped down the middle of the court. There was no power on it. Jacqueline's trying to control it with power. Heavy topspin now from the Romanian. Beautiful forehand down the line from the Canadian this time. Inside in forehand. And that shoulder must be doing well because the pressure is on Jacqueline. 20 seconds left of the service clock. Oh, timing wasn't there. Tried to go for the forehand down the line. Mistimed it altogether. There we go. I think we kind of have our answer. Medical timeout. Extra minute thereafter. Jacqueline, hey, where's Mboko? There are rules here on this tennis court. Why is it taking so long for her to come out? That might have put her off. Oof, that was a weak first serve. Just lost all her rhythm. All of a sudden, 3 points in a row now for Victoria. Blasted that forehand inside out. For the return, good backhand down the line. Mboko gets there though. Forehand slice cross court from Cristian. Chasing the ball into the backhand side. Drop shot, beautifully executed. This drop shot is fantastic from Mboko. Technique, the height over the net, the distance between the net and where the ball bounces. Very impressive. Very impressive. That's a shot she's executed well today. Only once, I think, how many times has she done this now? 5, 6 times. Only once was deep. And yeah, she was punished for that. I mean, deep in the sense that it was close to the service line. Jacqueline is quick. She'll move forward and attack. Good return with a forehand onto the feet of Mboko. Stands her ground though. They're in a forehand cross-court duel. Mboko changes direction to the backhand of Cristian. Changes again to the forehand. High looping defensive lob is too short. That's going to be an easy winner for Mboko. 15 love. Yeah. I'm not too sure. Wow, that was awfully close. Oh, right off the line. I'm not too sure. Good first serve down the T4 and return goes long. There's a little bit of a... Oh, there's definitely a lot of fight in Mboko, but there's a bit of a comeback now. Great forehand down the line. Oh, that's short. Mboko's going to... Oh, volley in the net. Jacqueline guessed the right way. I thought she was going to hit the winner. When cross-court, Jacqueline ran straight to the forehand and then blocked it back. Straight to Mboko's forehand volley, trying to play the drop shot. Found the net instead. 30-15. Kick out wide. As a first serve, good backhand down the line. Forehand cross-court from Jacqueline. Heavy topspin. Forehand down the line, misses the baseline from Mboko. That's the question, Remesis. That's the question. I was just feeling she's coming back in these last 2 points. Once again, makes me feel there's a question mark above my head. What is going on? Just can't predict it right now. Inside out forehand winner from Mboko. I think if she she wins this game, I'll say, yeah, she's coming back. She's coming back. Being 4-1 down, going back to 4-3. She still has one more point to win. To convince me. She needs to convince me now. Forehand cross court. Beautiful forehand down the line from Mboko. Lots of defending right now from Cristian. Too short with a backhand. Another drop shot. She's not going to get there. Double bounce. I absolutely love this drop shot from Victoria. She does it at the most surprising moments. You just don't expect it to come at that time. And then the execution is just world class. So, Remesis, to answer your question, yeah, she's coming back. Impressive. If there is another comeback from Mboko, Cristian will be a joke. Active 2173. I have Cristian for less than 10.5 games played. Am I cooked? Less than 10.5. Oh. Yeah, for your sake. Oh, that's a difficult one because you're asking Mboko now to break Cristian twice, and then she has to hold her game, her service game, and then you win as much money as you deserve. Oh wow, you got my mind now on another aspect altogether because Cristian is ready to serve. Good first serve. Return was pretty good as well. Backhand's cross court now. Jacqueline changed direction to the forehand. Now moving. Putting more pressure on Mboko. Just thought that every shot she was getting closer and closer. And eventually she was on the baseline. Mboko was just stepping further back after every shot. 15 love. It's tough. It's tough. Active. Remesis said it with that. Yeah, I think Cristian is going to win another game. I think she has definitely a good opportunity of winning another game, especially off a service game. It will be remarkable if Mboko can win and break Cristian 2 service games. Kick out wide. Defensive backhand return cross court, high looping from Mboko, trying to change it up with the power. Cristian spreading Mboko all over the court right now, but now she's the one who's moving. Forehand cross court duel. Big forehand cross court, forcing Cristian to slice it short. Mboko doesn't want to move forward. The lob goes up, and it's long. It's wide of the inner tram line. 15 all. Guys, please subscribe and even join the membership. The best emojis on any tennis channel on YouTube. You know what I was thinking though? I've got an idea. I'm gonna do the final tomorrow. I've got an idea about the final. Maybe just for the final, I'm gonna create special emojis. But thanks for that, Remesis. Slice out wide. 15 all right now. Cristian definitely putting more pressure on Mboko's defending well. I've been saying this, she's defended really well. Gosh, chasing every ball down. Now she's turned it around. Jacqueline's the one under pressure, and the high looping forehand goes long. Oh, Active, I've got you in the back of my mind the whole time. You want to be crossing your fingers, praying that Mboko can win this game by game. What's the idea? Wait, which one are you getting rid of? Oh, not to get rid of, but maybe I was thinking, Remesis, I don't know if you like this idea, but maybe like match to match, then I put the players' faces who are playing. That's just an idea. Or no, you want to keep it this way. Forced error from Mboko, 30 all. You know what I mean, Remesis? I mean, I can keep it that way, but wouldn't it be great if you could use their faces, like Cristian and Mboko right now? That's what I'm thinking. It's just like popped into my head. First time I'm dealing with this. Greatest member of all. Yeah, that's what I mean. Okay, cool. So then, like tomorrow, I have Navarro, and then the winner out of this match. Unforced error. Mboko has a break point. There was some aggressive returning from the Canadian. Thanks for the heads up. Correct. Only 4 slots. Oh, that's too short. Mboko guesses the right way, but she's not going to get that thunderous inside-out forehand back. Deuce. Unlucky Active. How many more memberships till you get more? One more member. And then I can add, was it 4 or 5 more emojis? And it just keeps going up, and then more and more members, and then there's more to unlock. So I just need 1 more member to get creative again. Second serve, kick down the middle. Backhand return was short. Cristian's backhand down the line was short. Forehand to forehand. Bouncing very close to the baseline, to the service line. Now Mboko got it on the baseline, backhand in the net. Cristian advantage. Game point. Oh, Active. Was it Active 2173? What was it? Yeah. Yes. You gotta be really crossing those fingers now. First serve in the net. for your sake, you need Mboko to win the next 2 points. Most definitely this one, the most important. Kick out wide. Beautiful backhand down the line from Cristian. Great defense from Mboko. And the backhand hits the baseline from Mboko. They're still in the rally. Backhand's cross court. Mboko's trying to put pressure on the Romanian. Good forehand onto the backhand of Cristian. And Mboko misses the backhand. 5-3 to Cristian. 11 games now for the Romanian. Yeah. Sent one tennis inside out. What does... Oh, wow. Oh, stunning forehand. Oh, it's a double fault. Okay, the return was fantastic. Wow. I'm a little bit speechless now. I'm got so much going through my mind right now. Whoa, Mboko is losing it. Ah, look at that. How nice of you. Straw Baby is a member now. Very, very nice. Very nice of you. Wow. Yeah. Okay, cool. You're going to keep me busy tonight. All right. Well, just give me a heads up. What do you want? What do you want? If I could ask Straw Baby what she would want. More faces. Give me some names. You want Djokovic? You want some words? Vamos. Oh. And Cristian, 2 set point opportunities. Very nice of you, Remesis. Wow. Forehand in the net from Mboko. 6-3. The second set goes to Cristian. We are definitely heading towards a deciding set. Well, yeah, I think she's going to find out. But how were you able to pick her? I don't know how you do these things. Remesis, I gifted a random person a membership. Now you can have more emoji slots. Keeping me busy, Remesis. I like it. User DI. Hello. Oh. Congratulations. No words. These faces ones are perfect. Let's see. Novak. Okay, Kostyuk. Okay, Novak, Kostyuk. Novak, Kostyuk. Maybe I can find like Goff, Coco Goff. Wait, who am I missing? Wait, Zabelenka. Actually playing. Yeah. Okay. So then I'll do. Okay, whoever's gonna win here, and then I'll look for Navarro for tomorrow. Yes, and then I can change those. You know what I mean? Navarro, she's in the final. I think I could do 5. I think I could. I'll do 5. Having that extra membership. So I came on Kostyuk, Novak, Svitolina, or Zabelenka. I think I'm gonna put Zabelenka. I'm gonna use that image I used of Kostyuk, the one that's like, you know, the one you made that comment. Two sides that are always rotating. I like that idea. Very cool. But I'm gonna use that one, the face of Kostyuk, where it's like you made a comment on that one. So I think the players are just waiting now for the courts to be watered. Still can't take my eye off this bandage. That's on the inside of Mboko's shoulder. She's fidgeting around with it right now. Yeah. That'll be a funny one. Like, what? All right, let's get the third set started. And Cristian is starting with her serve. Misses it out wide. Hard hitting from both ladies. More from Mboko. Starting to find more length. Cristian is doing the same. Still 4-1 to 4. And there's that drop shot. Incredible. Just out of nowhere. Disguises it so well. Beautiful. She adapts to the situation so well. This one, she had to scoop it. She had to really scoop it. Add a bit more power. Oh, that's her secret weapon. Cristian cannot read it right now. This time forehand, unforced error. 15 all. In a backhand cross-court duel. Mboko changed direction onto the forehand of Cristian, who hits the baseline. Wrong footing, and Mboko should try to go back. Only managed to get the frame, so 30-15. Who is going to win this third set? I did say if Cristian wins the second, I believe Mboko will come back. Good inside out forehand. Winner 40-15. Wrong footing Mboko. Serve goes in. Great return cross court with a forehand. Jacqueline trying to slice it, but it's not going to make it into the court. Just out wide, 40-30. Interesting point. Interesting point. Definitely entitled to your wish. I think right now the momentum is definitely on Cristian's side. Makes sense. I wonder if that inner shoulder injury from Mboko is so serious. Kick. Wow, Mboko got really close to that service line. Returned it with two hands. Was slightly in her body. They're in the rally. And Mboko goes big with a forehand, but doesn't find the singles court. Yeah, I don't want to count Mboko out. She's a fighter. Even for her age, she's done incredibly well to be in very difficult situations and come back. I think it's going to benefit her if she can hit longer rallies. Just a little bit concerned about how serious this shoulder injury is. I mean, it's a pad. I don't know if there's something behind it that's maybe doing something to the muscle. 15 love. Mike, did you know you can also customize membership badges? Yes, yes. I looked at that as well. I I thought about it for a few seconds. And I thought I'm going to come back to that. I want to come up with if when I got the right time and um, I've got a good idea. I want to do something and that's very special because I like the color codes right now. It makes sense if you've been there for 1 month, 2 months, 6 months. Wow, great winner! Probably the second time now that Jacqueline has won a point off the drop shot. Double hand backhand in the net from Mboko. 30 all. Slice cross court. Mboko's under pressure now, hitting the ball flatter. Cristian felt it, changed direction with the forehand down the line. Good backhand cross court. And again, wow, that was really full of power. Yeah, definitely onto something. Tint Chris. Break point. Cristian is looking good. I just wonder how much firepower she has in the tank, looking exhausted at the end of the first set. Perhaps already found her second wind a long time ago, but she's going for it. Boko's only defending. Good forehand cross court from Boko. Inside in forehand. Jacqueline's hoisting it high up into the air. Forehands and backhands. Oh, changing up the pace now. There's a drop shot from Jacqueline. Too deep. Too deep. Great winner down the line. Both the ladies look exhausted. Probably even more for Jacqueline as the camera's on her right now. 27-year-old looking over at Mboko, wishing she was 8 years younger. I'm guessing. Can't read minds. My goodness, 2.5 hours almost these two have been playing. Two and a half hours. I feel like the time has just flown by, but when I see that, wow, good return down the line. Mboko got there like a bear. Oh, just couldn't scoop up the last forehand. It was a great backhand down the line. Cristian, another opportunity with a break point. Mboko's so good, so quick rather, but the placement of that backhand down the line from Cristian was superb. A little bit of an outswinger. Always forcing Mboko to run quicker. It was moving away from her on the forehand side. Retaking the ball toss. Second serve. Might be a few nerves there. Ooh, must have hit the service line, but they're playing now. The rally started. Oh, Jacqueline missed the forehand down the line. Unforced error. Back to deuce. Wow, wow, wow. Missed the first serve. Or was it a let? No, okay, it was second serve now, and the return goes long. Trying to go big, Cristian. Loaded that forehand return with lots of power. Oh, misses. Take your time. I'm not trying to run your channel for you. Just give you my opinion. No, that's great. That's I appreciate that, Remesis. I really, it's as you know, I'm so new to this. It's been January, February, March, April, for almost it's coming up to 5 months at the end of this month, and I'm constantly learning. Sometimes it's just an overload. Beautiful approach down the line. Mboko trying to lob, but it's just too short. Too short. I was saying that yesterday against Fernandez. If that's one thing she needs to improve on, besides her head movement, which I feel that she's got more control over now as the match has gone on, it's the lob. Way too short. Again, very strong when she's on the front foot, but when she's defending, not as powerful. Now defending, running from the backhand side to the forehand side, trying to get more air. This time the lob sends Jacqueline back. Moon balls, heavy topspin, both ladies, forehands and backhands. Starting to flatten out more. I think that backhand went long. No, it hit the baseline, still playing. And Mboko watches it go out by her feet. Advantage. These ladies look knackered, and I think it's worse off for Cristian. These long rallies, I said that already, these long rallies are not serving the Romanian well. Mboko, yes, she's breathing heavily, but there's her movement, her defending, it's fantastic. She's young, she has more fight, she has more determination. Inside forehand, drop shot from Mboko. That's another double bounce. Beautifully played by the Canadian. 1-1. My goodness, I can't stress enough how important this drop shot is for Mboko in her game. Yeah, that was definitely a double bounce. Magnificent, and maybe lucky for Mboko, she's got a bit of shade right now. She's going to have to put herself in the limelight. 2 minutes away from 1 minute away from 2.5 hours these ladies have, well, when they started. I mean, there were also medical timeouts. So I can't say they were always on court. But since the match has started, and the rally's already underway, a lot of hard hitting down the middle of the court. Forehands and backhands. No one's really moving left and right now. Jacqueline tries to change the pattern of that rally. Just can't find the singles court, the baseline, to be very honest. Love 15. Second serve. Mboko inside the baseline. And it's a double fault. She knows what she's doing. The placement where she was standing, definitely putting pressure on the Romanian. Jacqueline felt that. Probably felt she had to do something extra with that second serve and couldn't get it over the net, hitting that net cord. Oh, it's a good first serve. What a powerful forehand return. It was whipped out cross court. It was whipped out wide from the deuce side. That forehand return was deadly. 3 break points. And first serve in, double hand backhand return in the net. It's a short point that's going to definitely favor Jacqueline. And the rally started. Good forehand out wide. Jacqueline hitting heavy topspin with a forehand cross court. Drilling it onto Mboko's forehand, forcing her to slice. That's definitely a mishit. Mboko breaks, and it's 2-1 for the number 1 seed in this final set. Incredible fight from both ladies. Oh, just can't stop looking at the weather. It looks beautiful. Love to see blue skies like that. Well, the 19-year-old will also be feeling tired. She's just got age on her side. Incredible how high that Jacqueline, when I just saw her backhand now, she's holding it like this. She's got her hand almost at on the throat of the racket. So interesting. And then at times I even saw Mboko hitting a forehand like this, which means that she's not using the full extension, the full length of the racket. I always like a good grip where the hands are close together. Not overlapping, that's for golf. We don't want to do that on a tennis racket. Mboko got a great lead right now. On serve. I mean, she could be absolutely deadly now with that first serve. Oh, and it's a perfect start. Absolutely perfect start. Ace down the middle of the court. Thunderous backhand cross court after Jacqueline's return, forcing Jacqueline to hit the backhand in the net. Obviously, that's not what she wanted to do. Then Chris. That's a game. Double fault. Trying to be too aggressive on that second serve, but I get it. I get it. 2-1 up in the final set. She knows if she's going to be pushing that second serve in, Cristian's going to go big. It's one thing that is of a high quality with all professional players, ATP, WTA, that second return. Both hitting down the middle of the court. Forehand from Mboko to backhand of Cristian. The approach shot down the line on the run, forehand passing shot from Cristian is too far wide. 2 game points. 2 game points. First serve out wide, return high and long, 3-1 for Mboko. And she is just strutting her stuff right now, looking very comfortable in the driving seat. First serve clips the top of the net and misses the service block. Straight away, both heels on the baseline, and Mboko looking to attack with the inside in backhand return, but it just misses the inner tram line. Smart play from Cristian, I tell you, very smart. She did that. Oh, you could fit a human hair between that mark and the line. She played that second serve right into the body. Storytell. Hello. Hi to you. Dr. Storytell, I should say. Sorry. Inside out forehand in the net. My goodness. Ooh, that's an interesting one. Who is my favorite between Jovic and Mboko? Oh. I think technically speaking, I think Jovic is slightly better. I think Mboko will be slightly stronger, although that's a wild forehand from Mboko. Missed it all together. I feel like Iga has a lot of potential in her. Iga Swiatek. I mean, she is a multi-time Grand Slam winner. I think she's starting to find her feet again, Iga Swiatek. But that's a difficult one. Great return. Forcing Cristian to slice her backhand, just couldn't get over the net. But oh my gosh, I think that's a tough one, huh? America against Canada, Jovic and Mboko. Wow, who would win that? I'm leaning towards Jovic, but I feel wow, great return, forcing Cristian to slice her forehand. Cristian was pulled out wide on the forehand side. Tried like a squash shot, just couldn't get it back. She is tired. She is tired. 40-30. Yeah, this would make for a very good final. The final is tomorrow. Dr. Storytell, you're right about that. On cross-court duel, Mboko changes direction. Back into the cross-court. Good forward down the line from Cristian. And it's a backhand slice that goes out. 3-2 to Victoria Mboko. I want to continue that talk because that's an interesting one. I think, especially now on form, I think Jovic would also beat Mboko. It could be 3 sets, but I just think the way that Jovic is playing, she's not as highly ranked as Mboko. But that would be a great battle of the teens, right? 18-year-old, 19-year-old. Yeah, they have to be the best teens right now. And then you've got Ayala, but she's turning 21 soon, so she's not going to be called a teen anymore. But she's further down the list. She's still got, it's not quite at that level. I think the power lacks in Ayala's game, especially on the serve. I think that's where Mboko is just so impressive. 19 years young, phenomenal first serve. Jovic can do the same. But for both players, I think they can be susceptible to double faults. Could be close matches. I think what's exciting is that I think Jovic plays a very similar game to Cristian in the sense that she wants to keep the points short. She wants to dominate and keep it short. But Mboko, that's the interesting one. Is like what would lengthy rallies many times in a match look like between Mboko and Jovic? Two young players. VV the sleeper. Mboko has it? I think so. She's on serve. Once again, she just has to continue to the end of this match, getting lots of first serves in. Good forward down the line, backhand into the ground from Cristian. Does Mboko have it? She has it. She's got what it takes. Great first serve down the tee. Again, uncontrolled return, 30 love. This match is unpredictable. Each player will have to stay focused right down to the end, says Dr. Storytell. Tops and forehands cross court with one another. Cristian changes direction. They're into a backhand cross court duel. Inside in forehand. Now from Mboko, hammering that forehand. Whoa, that was awfully close from Cristian, but I think she missed it. On the line, that was awfully close. And she made it her last shot. She wasn't going to move after that. Yeah, Cristian has been definitely stretched to her limits. Late with the feet. You can tell that already. It's clear as day. Then get her feet in the right place to hit the double hand backhand return. So my feeling is if Mboko can get the break now, she'll win the match. Almost like she was just allowing Jacqueline to win that second set. If I think back to all those unforced errors, trying to keep the points short, I thought initially trying to go big. She was preparing herself for this third set. Yeah, interesting. Yeah, we're talking about the match between Jovic and Mboko. I think Jovic also has that. I think she, and it's really based on form right now. I think Jovic, she's been playing more tennis. She's been playing big matches, winning big matches, fighting as well, losing very close matches against good players. And Mboko is just, she needs to find her form. She needs more match practice. She's been ill. She's been suffering from illness. But she has improved in this match, I must say. Yeah, that's... Just looking at this rally right now. Looked like she was going to play a drop shot. Slice into the middle of the court. Hard hitting from Jacqueline. Good defending from Mboko. That's too short. And approach shot is missed. Jacqueline's completely losing the plot right now. She's not going crazy, but you can just see that fatigue is kicking in for the 27-year-old. That's the final. It's looking like Navarro is going to be playing Mboko. It's just heading in that direction. First serve in the net. Kick onto the forehand. Rather tame return, I would say, from Mboko. They've already hit about 8 shots now. Forehand goes long from Mboko. Mboko winning a title, going to Roland Garros has got to give her a lot of confidence. Correct. I can see her going to the quarters at Roland Garros. Ooh, wow. That's interesting. That would be terrific. But is that where she's going to meet Zabalenka? She'll probably meet Zabalenka earlier than that if she's on that side. Well, I don't know. I haven't seen the draw exactly. Oh, no. Cristian is... She's losing it. I think she knows it. She's getting frustrated. When fatigue kicks in, you can't concentrate properly. You're not moving right. And in tennis, you'll hear a lot of coaches saying how important footwork is. It just helps to get that contact point right. Good first serve. Down the middle, double hand backhand in the net, leaning over the left hip. She's just not there physically. Break point for Victoria Mboko, number 1 seed. Very mature. Attitude. Body language, fantastic. First serve goes in, forehand return, right back into the court, looking to spread Jacqueline a little bit, and it worked. Unforced error. 5-2 for Mboko. Very soon, within 90 seconds, she'll be getting up from a bench to serve for the match and a place in this year's final in Strasbourg, in France. That would be exactly what she needs. Ramesses, you said it. That's just look at that. I mean, really, she's only played one match. Only one match on clay. That was losing to Katie McNally. And that was in Madrid. The 24th of April? January, February, March, April. 24th of April. Lost in straight sets. A month before that, she finished the hardcourt season in Miami, losing to Mukhova. But a month after Madrid, she started this tournament. Beat Boyson in the first round. Fernandez. That was yesterday. Yesterday. So, yeah, this will motivate her. She's back from illness. She needs match practice. She wins this, she's got another match tomorrow. That's fine. Nice cool down today. Get herself into the ice bath, possibly. Here we go. Serving for the match. First serve into the net. Slice out wide. Return was a bit short in the middle of the court. Forehand to forehand. Jacqueline is late with the time. You can see that elbow's getting all bent. Defending. Mboko drilling it onto the forehand again of Cristian. Relentless power. And the 19-year-old just looks ready for victory. First serve onto the backhand, go backhand down the line. Jacqueline gets a forehand in. Thought it was very close to the baseline. Beautiful backhand cross-court winner. Mboko pulled the trigger. My goodness, what a shot. What a winner. That's the question. Is Cristian, can she come back? Oh, backhand return. Mboko looked a little clumsy. Shake of the head, I agree. Losing balance, falling backwards. Very, very defensive. This is where she needs to finish it off. Don't know what Jacqueline's done now. Did she just realize she didn't have the shock absorber in the racket? Does she need one now all of a sudden? Good first serve out wide. Return deep and high onto the corner, landing in the corner on Mboko's forehand side. Oh, inside forehand. Misses the inner tram line. How far do you think Rafa Khadar will go through this French Open? I think he has a lot of potential. I agree. Ah, beautiful ace down the middle of the court, setting up match point. Oh, that's an interesting topic. I thought there was a bit of a deciding match between João Fonseca and Khadar. That was in Madrid. And the return goes long and Mboko is into the final. Well done. Victoria is victorious in Strasbourg again. Fantastic play. Just under 3 hours. Mboko wins 7-6, 3-6, 6-2. I did think she had enough gas in the tank to beat Cristian if it came to a third set. I made that call, and that's definitely a strength. It's definitely something that she has in her repertoire. She can pull out at any time. There we go, Mboko through to the final. Tomorrow's final, she will take on Navarro, the American. It's an all North American final tomorrow in Strasbourg, in France. Mboko won doublet. Yep. So that's a really interesting one. I don't wanna deter away. I don't want to move away from what just happened now. Mboko just had a great fight, but I do think Rafael Khadar can go far. It doesn't feel like he's built like a tennis player. If I had to walk past him in the street, I would never think he's a tennis player. But the way he plays is phenomenal. I think he's a little bit underweight. I did that match in Rome against Luciano Darderi, and it went on till 2 o'clock in the morning. There was rain delays, and they just didn't want to postpone it, and they had to carry playing. But it was such a long match, and I thought that he needs more meat on his skeleton. It's just he's a little too skinny. He's underweight for his height. But at the same time, the one positive aspect is that it helps him to move so quickly around the court. He's very tall, Rafael Khadar. I think he has a bright future. I want to come back to that match where he played Fonseca. I was so excited about that game. I was really, really excited about that game. And I think that was a moment. It was a real big moment. He's from Madrid. He won in front of his home crowd, and beating Fonseca. He set the precedent there between those two. So I think he's really got something going there for him. There's Mboko, who plays with ease and no grunting. Oh, that's a great comment. Malilia Clark. Oh, great comment. I tell you, sometimes it's so exciting watching women's tennis. But there are some women, I'm not going to mention names, and I think you know who I'm thinking about, who I'm going to be talking about, but there are some names I'm so grateful that there are all these copyright laws and legalities involved that doesn't allow me to have the volume on, because I get to put it down and I watch great tennis. Because sometimes, not sometimes, I mean, I do it all the time. When I know who's playing, I put the volume down. It's just too much. It's different when a man grunts, it's deeper, but when it's like almost like high pitched and it's the volume, it's so distracting. You can hardly watch the ball. So yeah, I know at times, I think about Djokovic whenever he's under pressure, it's just natural to groan and to get the ball, but every shot. No, that was a good call. I really like that one. I gotta throw out some hearts there. Alicia, I hope I'm saying that right. Malilia Clark. That was funny. That was a great one. That really put a smile on my face. Thank you for that, Mike. See you tomorrow. All the best with emojis. My pleasure. Yeah, that was exciting. What a semi-final. This could have been the final. Really, this could have been the final. But the truth is, tomorrow she's going to take it on. I hope that there's nothing too serious going on in that inner shoulder. She's got it bandaged up. She will have to rest tonight, get a massage. Gonna have to get the whole body massage, relax, cool down session, probably dip into the ice bath as well, get the muscles all rejuvenated, and get ready for the final. I was wondering, when is it gonna start? It should be up at some point. There we go. So tomorrow's final, first is going to be the women's final. Dubrovsky Stefani, Canadian-Brazilian pairing, going to take on Aikeri and Gleason, Norwegian-American. That'll be at 11:30. And the women's final, Boko against Navarro, will be at 2 o'clock European time. And that ought to be a good one. That's going to be exciting, because I think Emma Navarro is just on top of her game right now. Man, she's beating some good players. Beats Zhang in 3 sets and Lee today 6-1, 6-3. Doing so well. He looks more like darts player. You're talking about Rafael Khadar, but I think during the game he looks exhausted. I don't think Dardari was better. Yes, yeah, it was just, and I think that's because switching over to that men's match, was that a quarterfinal match? Dardari. It feels like it was I think it was the quarterfinals, yeah, against Rafael Khadar. He ran out of steam, and it was right at the end. It was 2 o'clock in the morning. I mean, I had almost only one eye open. I'm trying to commentate this. I was exhausted myself. Imagine how he's feeling. He's been running around for hours. There's rain delays. No, that was the smoke delay. That was the day of the smoke delay. There was the Italian Cup. nearby his football stadium that was being played and had all these fireworks and all that smoke from the stadium just like came in. Yes, that was the smoke delay. And that just pushed the match well into the early mornings. So taking that into consideration, it was he was in the Colosseum, right? He's playing in Italian, Luciano Darderi, and it's the crowds are all for the Italians. So he had there was some mental stress going on there, psychological stress that Godard was under, but that's all part of the learning process. And the quicker and the more games he gets like that under his belt, the more equipped he's going to be for the next matches that come his way. And that's exactly what's happening with Mboko. Another young player getting another win under her belt, dealing with very difficult situations. Look, it's under 3-hour match. She's been suffering with illness. Before this tournament, she played 1 match in 2 months. So, yeah, it's important that these young players they're able to get or experience these sort of matches, so that they can be ready for such matches in the future. Very nice point. That was really cool. Yeah. So that's it from my side. What a match. What a match. A real seesaw match. As quick as 2 children will be going up and down on a seesaw. I thought there was the same happening here. One player would dominate for 2-3 points, and then the other one would come back. A lot of unforced errors. I think I saw at the end, towards the end, Mboko 56, 57 unforced errors, even more than Cristian, was still able to get the win, and probably deserved in the end to edge the Romanian and get into the final. First time that these two have met. It was a little bit messy throughout the match, but there was some beautiful tennis at times. At times they played some wonderful matches, had to get used to one another's styles, and in the end Mboko did come out top. So well done to Victoria. This is my cue to to end this live. Thank you so much for watching in, and if you are new, hit that subscribe button. I'm going to be here tomorrow for the final, for the women's final in Strasbourg. Beautiful city. I've been there once in my life. If you ever want to go visit, I do recommend nearby. That's where you get all the vineyards over the German border on the French side. Very, very nice. The old city when you go into the old city of Strasbourg. Maybe I've got some time to talk about that again tomorrow. So from my side, look after yourself. Look after the people around you, and we'll see each other at the next live. Ciao for